When did you realize your deployment buddy saved your life without you knowing it? I was paired with this guy named Garrett Hutchins for my entire deployment. We did everything together, patrols, guard duty, meals, downtime, that's just how it worked. Garrett was older than me, 28 to my 19, former construction worker from Colorado, quiet guy, didn't talk much but solid, dependable, the kind of soldier you wanted covering your back. I was the opposite, fresh out of training, excited, naive, thought I was invincible, volunteered for everything, always wanted to be in the middle of the action. Looking back, I was a disaster waiting to happen. Our squad did route clearance, we'd drive ahead of convoys looking for roadside bombs. Most dangerous job in Iraq, IEDs everywhere, every pile of trash could be your last sight. I loved it, the adrenaline, the importance, feeling like I was really doing something that mattered. Garrett just did his job without comment. 6 months into deployment, I started noticing weird patterns. Every time I volunteered for extra patrols, Garrett would suddenly volunteer too, even when he'd just finished a 12-hour shift. "Hutchins, you don't have to come. Get some rest," our squad leader would say. "I'm good, Sergeant. Rather keep the same team together," Garrett would reply. I thought he just liked working. Some guys are like that. Can't sit still. There was this one intersection we called Purple Heart Corner. 3 IED strikes in 2 weeks. Command needed volunteers to set up observation post, watch for enemy activity. My hand shot up immediately. This was exactly the kind of mission I wanted. Garrett volunteered right after me. Then he did something strange. Pulled our squad leader aside, talked to him privately for a few minutes. Next thing I know, assignments get shuffled. "Change of plans," Sergeant Kowalski announced. "Garrett and Brennan take the north checkpoint. Donovan, you're on observation post." I was annoyed. That observation post was the real action. North checkpoint was boring traffic duty. Garrett just nodded like he expected it. We spent 8 hours checking civilian vehicles. Nothing happened. Routine and dull. The observation post got hit by a suicide car bomb that night. Donovan lost his leg. 2 other guys seriously injured. I felt guilty for being relieved. Guilty that my first thought was, that should have been me, followed immediately by, thank God it wasn't. Garrett never mentioned it, just did his job. Similar things kept happening. I'd get assigned to dangerous missions, then suddenly there'd be a switch, a change in schedule, a last-minute adjustment. Always seemed random. Sometimes Garrett would need me to help him with equipment maintenance right before a patrol. We'd miss the convoy departure, have to wait for the next one. The first convoy would hit an ambush, or he'd ask me to double-check supply inventory, which took forever. Made us late for a mission that turned into a 12-hour firefight. At the time, I thought it was just luck. Maybe Garrett was lucky. Maybe I was lucky. Either way, I stopped questioning it. We made it through deployment without major injuries. Came home in 2008. Stayed in touch for a while, then drifted apart like most deployment buddies do. Fast forward to 2015. I'm at a veterans event in Denver, running into old unit members I haven't seen in years. Swapping stories, catching up. That's when Curtis Ramsey, our old squad leader, pulls me aside. "You ever thank Garrett for keeping you alive?" he asks. I laughed. "What do you mean?" Curtis looked at me seriously. "Kid, Garrett spent that entire deployment running interference for you. Every time you volunteered for something stupid, he'd come to me, ask me to switch assignments, offer to take the dangerous stuff himself." My stomach dropped. "What? That observation post at Purple Heart Corner? Garrett specifically requested that I put him and you somewhere else. Said you were too young and dumb to survive it." His words, not mine. Curtis continued. "The equipment maintenance, the supply checks, all those times you missed convoys or got reassigned, that was Garrett. He'd find reasons to keep you off the worst missions." I felt like I'd been punched. Why didn't anyone tell me? Because you would have done something stupid to prove you didn't need protecting. Garrett knew that. Said the only way to keep you alive was to do it without you knowing. I stood there processing this. Every close call I'd avoided. Every lucky break. Every time I'd been frustrated about missing action. Garrett had been quietly, deliberately saving my life for 7 months straight. "Where's Garrett now?" I asked. Curtis's face changed. "He died 3 years ago. Truck accident in Colorado. Wasn't even anything military related. Just wrong place, wrong time." I tried to find words. Couldn't. "He never wanted credit," Curtis said. "Never told anyone except me and a couple other squad leaders. Just wanted to make sure the dumb kid made it home to his family." I was that dumb kid. Drove to Colorado the next month. Found Garrett's grave. Just a simple headstone with his name, rank, dates. Sat there for an hour trying to figure out what to say to a dead man who saved my life without me ever knowing it. Finally settled on this. "Thanks for keeping me alive, buddy. Sorry I never realized what you were doing. Hope wherever you are, you know it mattered." I visit every year now. Bring beer and sit by his grave. Tell him about my wife, my kids, my life that exists because he cared enough to protect some stupid 19-year-old who didn't know any better. That's when I realized my deployment buddy saved my life without me knowing it. 7 years too late to say thank you.